There is a place where the world fades away. It exists at the edge of our busy lives. A place where the only deadline is the setting sun. This is a sanctuary crafted by nature itself. Here, the noise of the city is replaced by a gentle whisper. The whisper of the wind. The whisper of the sea. It calls to a part of us that longs for peace. It speaks of a return to simplicity, a moment to just breathe. We often dream of such an escape. A perfect corner of the world where worries cannot follow. This is that dream brought to life. A tranquil shore awaits your arrival. Imagine stepping away from everything, the constant demands, the endless rush. You leave it all behind. Your journey takes you to the shore of a secluded bay. Here the sand is as white and soft as powdered sugar. It stretches out before you, a pristine welcome mat to paradise. Each grain seems to hold a story of ancient tides and sun-drenched days. This is not just a destination, it is a feeling. It is the feeling of release, of letting go. A profound sense of freedom washes over you, as gentle and persistent as the waves that lap the shore. The air here is different. It is clean and filled with the scent of salt and the scent of sun. It carries a warmth that soothes the skin and calms the mind. You breathe it in deeply, and with each breath a layer of tension dissolves. The horizon stretches out, a clean, unbroken line between the deep blue of the sky and the shimmering turquoise of the ocean. It is a line of infinite possibility. It is an invitation to look beyond your immediate concerns. It encourages you to gaze into the distance and simply be present in this moment of perfect calm. This is more than just a beautiful view. It is an experience for the soul. It is a chance to reconnect with the natural world in its purest form. Here, life moves at a different rhythm, a slower, more deliberate pace. The world has many wonders, but few are as universally calming as a quiet, sunlit beach. This particular shore seems to hold a special kind of magic. It is a place where the mind can wander freely. It is a haven built for quiet contemplation and deep restorative rest. It is your personal escape waiting patiently. As you settle into this tranquil scene, your senses begin to awaken. You notice the small details that create this symphony of peace. The light has a special quality here. It is bright but soft, filtered by the vast, open sky. It dances upon the surface of the water, creating a million tiny, sparkling diamonds. This gentle play of light and water is mesmerizing. It captures your attention completely, drawing you further into a state of relaxation. There are no harsh angles or sudden movements. Everything flows. Everything is soft, gentle, and designed for comfort. The world here is painted in shades of blue-white. The deep blue of the sky provides a stunning backdrop. It is a canvas of pure serenity. Soft, puffy clouds drift by with unhurried grace. They are like ships of white, sailing on an ocean of air. Their slow, aimless journey across the sky is a reminder to let go of purpose and direction. Sometimes the most important thing to do is nothing at all. Just watch the clouds. Just be. This simple act can be a powerful form of meditation, grounding you in the present. The sounds of this place are a lullaby for the weary mind. There is a gentle, rhythmic shushing sound as small waves kiss the shore. They advance and retreat with a soft sigh. This sound is as old as the world itself. It is the heartbeat of the ocean, a steady and reassuring pulse. It washes away distracting thoughts, leaving behind a clean slate of mental clarity. In the distance you might hear the faint, lonely cry of a seabird. It is not a disturbance but a natural part of this peaceful soundscape. This environment offers a rare and precious gift, the gift of stillness. In our daily lives we are constantly moving, thinking, doing. We forget how to simply be still. This beach invites you to rediscover that forgotten art. Find a comfortable spot on the warm sand. Feel the support of the earth beneath you. Allow your body to relax completely. Let your mind become as clear and calm as the water before you. This is a moment to disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with yourself. It is an invitation you have been waiting for. Look out towards the horizon once more. A new element has appeared in this perfect picture. A beautiful white yacht glides into view. It moves with silent, effortless grace across the vast expanse of water. The yacht is a symbol of elegant escape and gentle adventure. It does not disrupt the peace of the scene. Instead, it adds to it, a focal point of serene movement. Its crisp white sails catch the light, standing out against the brilliant blue of sea and sky, a dream of a journey unfolding before your eyes. The yacht's progress is slow and deliberate. It leaves a subtle, silvery wake behind it. The wake quickly dissolves into the calm surface of the sea. There is no urgency in its passage. It is simply moving through paradise, a silent observer just like you. Watching it sail can feel deeply calming. It represents a journey with no fixed destination, a voyage for the sake of the journey itself. It reminds us life is not always about reaching a goal. Sometimes it's about enjoying peaceful moments along the way. As the yacht continues its serene cruise, a deeper peace settles over you. The scene is now complete, soft sand beneath you, gentle waves before you, vast open sky above, slow drifting clouds, the gracefully sailing yacht. Each element works in perfect harmony. Nothing is out of place. Nothing is rushed. Nature's masterpiece, a living painting to soothe and restore. A world away from complexity and stress. Here, time seems to stretch and slow down. A minute can feel like an hour of pure bliss. 20 minutes here can feel like a full day of vacation. This is the power of true relaxation. When mind is calm and body at rest, perception of time changes. We are no longer racing the clock. We flow with the gentle rhythm of the tides. This is your time. A dedicated space to recharge, clear your mind, and find stillness. Your gaze is drawn to the water. It is not just blue, it is 100 shades of blue. Near the shore, it is a pale, almost transparent turquoise. It is so clear that you can see the fine, rippled sand on the seabed below. This is water in its purest form, untouched and inviting. Further out, the color deepens into a rich sapphire, a dark, mysterious azure near the horizon. The transition is seamless, a beautiful gradient painted by nature's hand. This vast expanse of water feels like a liquid jewel, shimmering under the gentle caress of the tropical sun. It holds a quiet power, a sense of immense and peaceful depth. The surface of the ocean is a mirror. It reflects the brilliant blue of the sky. It reflects the soft white shapes of the clouds above. This reflection is almost perfect, blurring the line between sea and sky. It creates a sense of infinite space, as if you are suspended between two heavens. The light plays upon the surface, creating patterns that are constantly changing. Tiny sparkles of sunlight, like scattered diamonds, dance and flicker with every small movement. Watching this gentle play of light is hypnotic. It stills the mind and encourages you to simply observe, without thought or judgment. Now focus on the movement. It is subtle, almost imperceptible at first. The water is not completely still. It breathes. Gentle waves, more like ripples, form far from shore. They travel slowly, deliberately towards the white sand. A graceful procession across the calm surface. Each wave is a soft pulse of energy, a gentle exhalation from the vast lung of the ocean, not powerful or destructive, a tender gesture, a soft touch from sea to land. This rhythmic motion is the heartbeat of this tranquil world. As the waves approach the shore, they lose what little energy they had. They become smaller, softer, and quieter. They roll onto the sand not with a crash, but with a gentle sigh. The sound is a soft, rhythmic shush. It is one of the most calming sounds in the natural world. A sound of release, of letting go. It repeats in a steady, predictable pattern. Shush, and then silence. Shush, and then silence. This simple, ancient rhythm has a profound effect on the human mind. It can slow our breathing and calm our nervous system. Watch as a wave completes its journey. It spreads thinly and evenly over the damp sand like a delicate lace fan. The water is so clear that as it retreats, it leaves behind a glistening, glassy sheen. For a moment, the wet sand becomes a perfect mirror reflecting the sky. Then the next gentle wave arrives to repeat the process, this endless cycle of advance and retreat. It speaks of eternity and timeless cycles. There is great comfort in this predictable dance. This gentle movement washes more than just the shore. It feels as though it washes the mind. With each retreat, it seems to take a small piece of your tension with it. The constant, soft sound and motion become natural meditation. They capture your attention and hold it. You become fully present, absorbed in the simple action of the sea. The ocean's gift, a gentle cleansing breath that restores inner peace. The clarity of the water is an invitation to look deeper. It is a window into another world, a serene kingdom hidden just beneath the surface. You can see the seafloor clearly, even several feet from the shore. The sand there is shaped by gentle currents into soft, undulating ripples. Close on ripples mirroring surface waves, a beautiful symmetry between above and below. Smooth gray stones scattered across the sand. White seashells dot the seabed. Small natural sculptures placed with perfect care in this underwater garden. Life moves at a different pace here. A small school of tiny silver fish darts by. Their scales flash where sunlight penetrates the water. They move as one, a shimmering cloud appearing and vanishing. They do not disturb the peace, they are part of it. A quiet reminder of life thriving in this calm environment. A small crab scuttles sideways across the sand. Its movement is determined and a little comical. Each creature is a detail in this vast living painting, a quiet wonder. Sunlight filters down, creating shifting light and shadow on the seabed. These patterns, caustics, ripple across the sand. They look like a shimmering golden net constantly moving. The sun seems to paint directly onto the ocean floor. This gentle dance of light adds a dynamic, living quality yet remains silent. A visual symphony that needs no sound. A complex display unfolding before your eyes. Looking into this clear, shallow world evokes safety and purity. There is nothing to fear here. The water is warm. The water is clean. The water is welcoming. It represents a space of clarity and transparency. In our lives, things can feel murky and complicated. This underwater view is the opposite. Everything is visible. Everything is simple. Everything is honest. It encourages similar clarity in our minds. A reminder. Beneath the surface of turbulent thoughts there can exist quiet stillness, simple truth, a peaceful world waiting to be discovered. Your attention is now drawn to the horizon. A new element has entered this perfect scene. A magnificent white yacht appears, a vision of elegance and calm. It is not moving quickly. It glides across the water with a silent, effortless grace. Its hull is a brilliant, clean white standing out against the deep blue sea. The sails are full. They capture a gentle breeze, too soft for you to feel on shore. The yacht is a symbol of a different kind of freedom. It is the freedom to wander. It is the freedom to explore. It is the freedom to journey, simply for the love of the voyage. The vessel seems part of the natural landscape, not an intruder. It does not churn the water or roar with an engine. It moves in harmony with the ocean, a slow, graceful dance. Its presence adds a new layer to the scene's tranquility. It introduces a human element, respectful of the surrounding peace. The yacht represents the dream of escape made real, a floating sanctuary, a private paradise carrying its occupants from one beautiful shore to another, always surrounded by the quiet majesty of the sea. As you watch, you can almost imagine being on board. Picture yourself on the polished deck, feeling the gentle rocking, the sun warm on your skin, the salty air filling your lungs. From that vantage, the world looks different. The shore, a distant green and white line, the ocean stretching out in every direction, an endless shimmer of blue. Being on that yacht is to be truly untethered, disconnected from land and its complexities, free to simply sail. This vision inspires aspiration and wonder. A beautiful object moving through a beautiful world. Its slow, deliberate passage is calming to watch. A single clear point of focus in a vast open space. It draws your eye and holds your attention, allowing your mind to quiet. The yacht is more than a boat. It is a story, a tale of adventure, a tale of peace, a tale of profound beauty found when we drift with life's gentle currents. The yacht continues its unhurried journey across the sea. It leaves almost no trace of its passage. Behind it, a faint silvery wake spreads out in a V shape. But the lines are soft and they dissolve quickly. The calm surface smooths itself out almost immediately, erasing the evidence. This is a journey that respects the pristine nature of its environment. It is a silent traveler passing through without leaving a scar. This gentle passage is a lesson in itself. It speaks of moving through the world lightly, with mindfulness and care. There is no sound from the vessel that reaches you on the shore. Its movement is pure visual poetry. You watch as the sails shift slightly, adjusting to a subtle change in the wind. This small movement is done with precision and grace. It shows the skill of the unseen sailor at the helm. This person is in tune with the elements, working with the wind, working with the water. The yacht's journey is a collaboration between human intention, natural forces. It is a perfect example of gentle alignment with the world around us. Watching the yacht sail is a form of meditation. Your mind follows its slow, steady progress. You're not thinking about where it came from or where it is going. You are simply present with its movement in this moment. The yacht becomes a moving anchor for your awareness. It pulls you away from distracting thoughts and internal chatter. As it glides from one side of your view to the other, it seems to pull a curtain of calm across your mind. The world shrinks to this simple, beautiful event, a white boat sailing on a blue sea. Everything else fades into the background. This silent journey creates a narrative within the peaceful scene. It adds a sense of purpose, however gentle. The yacht is on its way somewhere, even if that somewhere is nowhere in particular. This slow-moving story is deeply satisfying to watch. It has a beginning, a middle, and end as it crosses the horizon. It gives your mind something to follow without requiring any effort. It is a passive engagement, allowing you to remain in a state of deep relaxation while still being captivated by the unfolding beauty before you. The yacht's silent voyage becomes your silent voyage. As the yacht moves further into the distance, it begins to change. It becomes smaller, less distinct. The crisp details of its sails. The hull softens. It becomes a silhouette, a simple white shape against the vast ocean and sky. This transformation adds a dreamlike quality. The yacht slowly recedes, becoming part of the horizon itself, like a thought or memory gently fading away, leaving a sense of peace and completion. Its journey feels personal. You are a distant observer on the shore. The vessel's destination is a mystery. That mystery is part of its charm. Is it sailing toward a hidden cove, a distant uninhabited island, or chasing the sun across the sky? The lack of an answer is liberating. It lets you create your own story. Imagine any paradise waiting over the horizon. The yacht becomes a vessel for your dreams of escape and adventure. It represents endless possibilities beyond what we can see, the promise of new, beautiful experiences waiting to be discovered. The distant yacht is a symbol of tranquility, a single peaceful element in an immense space. Its presence emphasizes the scale of ocean and sky. It makes the world's vastness feel real, and can make worries feel smaller and less significant. The yacht reminds us there's a huge, beautiful world moving at its own serene pace, indifferent to daily struggles. This perspective can be comforting, freeing us from the grip of anxieties. Even as the yacht shrinks to a tiny white speck, its impact remains. The memory of its graceful passage lingers. The scene was perfect before it appeared, but the journey added narrative and wonder. It completed the picture of paradise. Now, as it nearly disappears, it leaves calm and a touch of wistful beauty. The horizon seems a little emptier, but your mind feels fuller. The dream of the sailing yacht is planted, and it will remain with you long after it sails out of sight. Now lift your gaze from the horizon. Look up. The sky above is a masterpiece of light and space. It is an infinite canvas, vast and overwhelmingly blue, deep color, vibrant color, living color, a seamless dome of pure serenity. There's a profound sense of openness here that you can almost feel. It is as if the world has no ceiling, limitless room for your thoughts to expand and drift away. This endless expanse of blue has a calming effect, clearing the mind and lifting the spirit. The quality of the light filtering through this sky is magical, bright and clear, a gentle golden warmth. Yet, there are no harsh glares or sharp shadows. The light seems to be diffused by the sheer scale of the atmosphere, softening everything it touches. It bathes the white sand. It bathes the turquoise water. It bathes the distant yacht in a consistent, peaceful glow. This benevolent light feels nurturing, like a soft blanket of warmth wrapped around the world. It invites you to close your eyes for a moment and simply feel its gentle energy on your skin, a soothing and restorative touch. This sky is a symbol of possibility. In our daily lives, we often feel enclosed by walls, ceilings, and the narrow view from our windows. We forget the sheer size of the world above us. Here, under this immense and open sky, that feeling of confinement dissolves completely. You feel a sense of liberation, a release from the small boxes we often put ourselves in. The sky encourages you to think bigger, to dream wider, and to remember that your own potential is as limitless as the blue expanse above. It is a powerful and silent teacher of freedom and perspective. The air itself seems cleaner here, fresher. It tastes of salt and sunshine. Every breath you take is a reminder of this pure, unspoiled environment. The sky is not just something to look at, it is the source of the very air you breathe, the atmosphere that sustains this perfect peace. As you watch the unchanging deep blue, you can feel your own breathing slow down, becoming deeper and more regular. You begin to synchronize with the calm rhythm of the scene. The sky is the quiet, overarching presence that holds this entire paradise together in its gentle blue embrace. Scattered across the brilliant blue canvas are soft, puffy clouds. They are a brilliant, clean white, like handfuls of cotton thrown against the sky, not dark or threatening storm clouds. Fair weather friends, signs of a calm, stable atmosphere. Their edges are soft and rounded. They seem to glow with the sunlight they catch. Some are small and isolated, drifting alone. Others are gathered in loose, friendly clusters. Their presence breaks up the uniform blue, adding depth, texture, and gentle movement. The clouds are not static, on a slow, aimless journey. Pushed by high-altitude winds you cannot feel on the shore, they drift with unhurried grace. Movement almost imperceptible unless you watch closely. They morph and change shape as they travel. A cloud that looks like a dragon, then a ship, then it dissolves into a soft, wispy trail. Watching this slow transformation is a lesson in letting go. They remind us everything is temporary and there's beauty in change. These drifting clouds are like thoughts in a meditative mind. They appear, float gently across the field of awareness, then disappear, leaving clear blue sky behind. By observing them, you can learn to treat your thoughts the same way. Allow them to come and go, without getting attached, without judgment. The sky is your mind, the clouds are your thoughts. Watching the sky becomes a mindfulness practice, revealing calm space behind the clutter. The play of light adds to their beauty, tops brilliantly lit by the sun, dazzling white, undersides a soft, subtle gray, three-dimensional. They look soft and substantial, as if you could climb on one and float away. Their slow parade across the sky is a silent, majestic procession. a show put on by nature for an audience of one. No rush, no drama. Simple, beautiful, endlessly fascinating quiet artistry. The sky is not empty, it is home to life. A few birds are flying peacefully overhead, their forms dark silhouettes against the bright blue. They are likely seagulls, or terns, masters of this coastal airspace. They do not fly in a frantic or hurried way. They soar and glide on the gentle air currents, using the wind to their advantage. Their flight seems effortless, a perfect expression of freedom and ease. They are the living, breathing inhabitants of this aerial world, adding a final touch of life to the peaceful scene. Their presence makes the paradise feel complete. Listen closely. You might hear their distant plaintive calls. The sound is not jarring or disruptive. It blends perfectly with the soft shush of the waves. The cry of a seabird is the voice of the coast, a wild and lonely sound, yet comforting and authentic. It confirms this is a real, thriving ecosystem. The birds connect the land, the sea, and the sky. Watch their flight patterns. They circle and they swoop with incredible grace. One might hang almost motionless in the air. Another might dive suddenly toward the water, then pull up. They are dancers in the sky, performing a silent ballet. Their movements are fluid and unpredictable, yet always graceful. Following their flight with your eyes is a relaxing activity. It gives your mind a gentle focus, lifting your attention up and out, away from inner turmoil. The birds symbolize a life lived in harmony with nature. They work with the elements, they find their food in the sea, they rest on the sand, they make their home in the air, perfectly adapted to this environment. Their presence reminds us to find harmony with the world. They teach us to flow with natural currents, not fight them. They are the quiet poets of the sky. Let us now draw all the elements together. The scene is not just a collection of beautiful images, it is a living, breathing atmosphere. This atmosphere is built from a delicate blend of sound and silence. The dominant sound is the gentle, rhythmic whisper of the waves. It is the soft shushing as they meet the sand, a constant and soothing presence. This sound is the foundation of the beach's tranquility. It is a natural mantra, a repeating sound that calms the nervous system. It washes over your senses, cleansing the mind of distracting thoughts and internal noise, leaving only stillness in its wake. Layered upon this foundation are other, more subtle sounds. Listen carefully. You can hear the faint, high-pitched cry of a distant seabird. It is a lonely, wild note that adds a touch of authenticity to the soundscape. It does not break the peace, but enhances it, reminding you that this is a real, living place. There is also the sound of silence itself, the absence of human noise. No traffic, no voices, no machinery, is profound. This deep quiet allows the natural sounds to emerge with greater clarity. It creates a space where you can finally hear yourself think, or better yet, not think at all. The air itself seems to have a sound. It is the soft murmur of a light breeze passing through unseen foliage further up the shore. It is a barely audible sigh that speaks of warmth and gentle movement. This sound blends seamlessly with the whisper of the waves, creating a complex and beautiful symphony of serenity. Each sound is a note in nature's own composition, a piece of music written to induce a state of deep and profound relaxation. You do not need to focus on any single sound. Simply allow them all to wash over you, a gentle tide of auditory peace. This combination of sounds creates a protective bubble of calm. It insulates you from the stressful world you have left behind. Within this bubble, the pace of life slows to a crawl. The rhythmic pulse of the ocean becomes your own heartbeat. The soft cry of the bird is a fleeting thought. The deep silence is the space between your breaths. This symphony is not just something you hear with your ears, it is something you feel with your whole body. It is an immersive experience that resonates deep within your soul, tuning you to the frequency of peace. The light is a crucial element of this perfect atmosphere. It is the artist's brush that paints the scene. The sun is high, but its light is not harsh or overwhelming. Instead, it is a golden, benevolent light that bathes everything in a soft, warm glow. It feels gentle on the skin, a comforting warmth that soothes and relaxes the muscles. This specific quality of light has a powerful effect on our mood. It can lift the spirit and create a feeling of optimism and well-being. It is the light of a perfect day, a day without a single cloud of worry on the horizon. This golden light interacts with every part of the scene, bringing it to life. It sparkles and dances on the surface of the turquoise water, creating a million points of shimmering brilliance. It illuminates the fine grains of the white sand, making them glow with an inner warmth. It catches the crisp white sails of the distant yacht, making it a beacon of serene beauty. It filters through the soft, puffy clouds, giving them silver linings and a sense of three-dimensional depth. The light connects everything, weaving the sand-sea sky into a single, harmonious tapestry of color and warmth. The shadows in this scene are as important as the light. They are not dark or imposing. They are long, soft, and gentle. The clouds cast slow-moving shadows on the ocean, creating shifting patches of darker blue that glide across the surface. The yacht casts a faint, soft shadow on the water beside it. Even you sitting on the shore would cast a soft-edged shadow on the sand. These shadows add depth and dimension to the landscape. They provide a gentle contrast to the bright light, creating a visual rhythm that is pleasing and restful to the eye. This interplay of light and shadow creates a world that feels both vibrant and peaceful. It is a dynamic environment, constantly changing in subtle ways as the sun moves across the sky, yet the overall feeling is one of unwavering calm. The warm golden light is an embrace. It wraps around you, making you feel safe, secure, and completely at ease. It is a visual lullaby, quieting the mind and allowing you to sink into a state of pure, blissful relaxation. This light is not just for seeing, it is for feeling. It is the very essence of peacefulness made visible. The ultimate effect of this atmosphere is a profound sense of relaxation. It's a feeling that unfolds slowly, layer by layer. First, your body begins to let go. Warmth of the sun, soft sand beneath you, shoulders drop, jaw unclench, posture softens. The rhythmic sound of the waves slows your breathing, making it deeper and more regular. This physical relaxation is the foundation for a deeper mental calm. It sends a signal to your brain that you are in a safe and peaceful place. Next, your mind begins to quiet down. Thoughts thin out, worries thin out, plans thin out. The beautiful, simple scene gives your mind a single gentle point of focus. Watching the waves, watching the yacht, watching the clouds. This focus on the external world starves the internal chatter of the energy it needs to survive. Past worries fade, future worries fade. replaced by a simple awareness of the present moment. Your mind becomes as clear and calm as the turquoise water before you. As your mind and body relax, you begin to experience a deeper state of being. This is true peace. It's not just the absence of stress. It is the presence of a quiet joy. It's a feeling of connection to the natural world around you. You no longer feel like a separate observer watching a beautiful scene. You feel like a part of it. The rhythm of the waves is your rhythm. The warmth of the sun is your warmth. The vastness of the sky is your freedom. This feeling of unity is deeply restorative for the human spirit. This entire experience is a journey inward. The external paradise of the beach becomes a mirror for an internal paradise you discover within yourself. The peace of the scene awakens the peace that was always there, buried under stress, buried under distraction. This is the true gift of this escape. It's not just a temporary break from reality, it is a reminder of your own capacity for stillness and joy. The sense of relaxation you find here is something you can take with you, a memory of calm to return to whenever you need it. The sun begins its slow descent, the light softens further, but the memory of this perfect moment is now etched into your mind. This has been more than just a fleeting visit, a deep and restorative experience. We have journeyed through a landscape designed by nature for the sole purpose of peace. We have felt the soft white sand beneath our feet, a grounding connection to the earth. We have watched the crystal clear water, a mirror for the sky and for our own quieted thoughts. This place, this feeling, does not simply vanish, it leaves a lasting imprint on the soul. We have witnessed the silent, graceful journey of the white yacht, a symbol of elegant freedom and the dream of adventure. It sailed across the horizon, a story unfolding in slow motion, captivating our attention and calming our minds. We looked up into the vast, brilliant blue sky, a canvas of infinite possibility, dotted with soft, drifting clouds. The feathered dancers of the air, the seabirds, reminded us of the life that thrives in this harmony. Each element, from the smallest grain of sand to the immense dome of the sky, has played its part in this symphony of tranquility. The whole scene has worked together, creating an atmosphere of unparalleled calm. The echo of this paradise is not just visual, it is a sensory memory that remains with us. We can still feel the gentle warmth of the golden sun on our skin, a comforting and soothing embrace. We can still hear the rhythmic whisper of the waves, a sound that has now tuned our own internal rhythms to a slower, more peaceful frequency. The scent of the clean, salt-tinged air lingers, a reminder of the purity and freshness of this unspoiled world. These sensations combine to form a powerful memory, a mental sanctuary that we can revisit whenever we need a moment of peace. The primary gift of this experience is a quiet mind. In our daily existence, our minds are often a whirlwind of activity, planning, worrying, remembering, multitasking. This relentless internal chatter is exhausting. This tranquil beach provided the perfect antidote. Simple, beautiful, slow-moving elements, lapping waves, the sailing yacht, drifting clouds. We gave our minds a much-needed rest, a chance to be still and silent. This mental stillness allows for a new kind of awareness to emerge. When the mind is not cluttered with noise, we begin to notice the world with greater clarity and appreciation. We see the subtle shifts of light on the water, We hear the delicate nuances in the sounds of the shore. We feel the texture of the sand more acutely. This heightened sense of presence is a form of mindfulness. It is the practice of being fully in the moment without judgment. This beach was a natural teacher of this art, guiding us effortlessly into a state of mindful awareness and deep appreciation for the present. A quiet mind is not an empty mind. Open, receptive, at peace. From this state of quiet, new perspectives can arise. Our problems and worries, which once seemed so large and overwhelming, can appear smaller and more manageable when viewed from this place of calm. The vastness of the ocean and the sky provides a powerful context, reminding us of the scale of the world and our small but beautiful place within it. This shift in perspective is deeply therapeutic. It helps us to let go of what we cannot control and to find a sense of acceptance and grace. The ability to find this quiet space within ourselves is a skill that can be cultivated. This experience has shown us the way. It has given us a blueprint for peace. By recalling the images and sounds of this beach, we can learn to trigger a similar relaxation response even when we are far away from it. The memory becomes a tool, a key that can unlock the door to our own inner sanctuary. The gift of a quiet mind, once received, can be nurtured and revisited, offering a sustainable source of peace and resilience in our daily lives. As our 20-minute escape draws to a close, we are not leaving this paradise behind entirely. We are carrying a part of it with us. The tranquility we have absorbed is now a resource, a reserve of calm that we can draw upon in the days and weeks to come. The image of the serene beach, the endless ocean, the open sky is now a landscape within our own minds. It's a place we can return to with a single, deep breath. The journey does not end here. It is simply transformed. The external escape becomes an internal source of strength and serenity. The horizon, that clean line between sea and sky, is a potent symbol. It represents possibility, perspective, and the boundless nature of the world. Throughout our time here, the horizon has been a constant, steady presence. It has been the stage for the sailing yacht and the backdrop for the setting sun. We can carry this sense of the horizon within us. It is a reminder to look up from our immediate tasks and to see the bigger picture. It encourages us to dream, to wonder, and to maintain a sense of openness to the future. The peace found in nature is not a fragile thing. It is ancient, powerful, and deeply resonant with something inside the human spirit. We are a part of the natural world, and returning to it, even for a short while, feels like coming home. This experience has been a reminder of that fundamental connection. It has nourished our souls and replenished our energy. The simple act of watching the ocean and sky can have a profound impact, realigning us with the natural rhythms of life and washing away the stresses of our artificial worlds. Let this feeling of deep relaxation and quiet joy be your anchor. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by the pace of life, close your eyes. Recall the soft sand, the turquoise water, and the gentle whisper of the waves. Picture the white yacht sailing on the calm blue sea. Feel the warmth of the sun and the vastness of the sky. The paradise is not lost. It is now a part of you. You carry its peace, its beauty, and its endless horizon within your heart. A timeless sanctuary you can visit anytime, anywhere, for a moment of perfect calm.